EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New England Patriots. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. This one complete to Patton. Down the right sideline. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Flowers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. In motion right, Olave. Back to throw. Flowers. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
A good pickup there at 22.
Ready up. Stick the Eagles. Stick the Eagles.
A gain of 22 yards. And the first down.
Caught outright by Patton. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Looking to put a drive together. To the air, May. Oh, and that is incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
2nd and 10. Throwing here is May. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The Patriots had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they moved back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a first carry here for the running back. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Flowers. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. If you look at this Bronco defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
From the shotgun, May with it. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. Give them 12 yards on that one, and they're into a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Henderson now on first and 10. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll go again with Henderson. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
To throw, it's May. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Flowers. And the catch made. It's Patton. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now.
Ready?
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Go! Rapid, step 50, step.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up the fourth down. And Audible here to get a new look. On fourth down, Flowers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Broncos, first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
70. Big Lion. 70, Timberwood. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Patton. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Hawk 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Press all 80.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw again. The pass for Sutton is intercepted. And the Pats are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call a rookie mistake. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his football.
Going to go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. They'll throw with May. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They're going to throw. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Crazy.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Short pass here taken in by Laporta. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
On first down, it's Henderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Broncos' 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. May looking to run. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Henderson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
And that's a major league loss of yardage and probably loss of momentum. You're snapping the ball at the 1-yard line before you suffer that big loss.
Yeah, you think of losing any yardage from the 1 is bad. To go that far back, that's a disaster.
And I think the play calling sequence that maybe the OC had in his head, that's got to change on the fly now.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Five. Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
What's that?
They'll try and throw forward May. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
2nd down and 6 now.
18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60. 19 Lions. 19 Tight.
Operating from the gun. Flowers. This one is caught. It's Patton. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half. Off the play fake. Flowers. He'll take a shot here for Patton. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Escapes the defender. And he returns this to the 22. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. To open up throwing the ball is to run it, and they've run it well here to start the second half.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. He'll drop to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeau. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Ready? Lion. Pack to 60. Pack to 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Olave over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, we're typically running away from someone and not worrying about traffic coming out on the other end.
A very solid gain of 27. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bucky Irving from 17 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Patriots 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. He'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At their 49.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. He's going to air one out. That is incomplete.
Well, we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To the air, May. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26.
14 yards.
And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing here is May. That's complete to the point. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 4. Here's May. That one to the right side and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, May with it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Sam Laporta from 10 yards out. And the Patriots are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season into quarters. And how about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Hold it ready. Luka 19.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
19
line.
Charger. 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Looking to throw. Flowers. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Bronco 80.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He gets this into the hands of Harvey. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They run straight ahead with Harvey. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Bucky Irving with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
To throw, it's May. He'll find his man on the comeback route, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone with a definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Patton, the man in motion. This one complete to Patton. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw. Flowers. And the catch made. It's Patton. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is 2nd and 8. He finds his man complete. It's Patton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Offense is moving it a little bit out back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18, 5 in.
Looking to throw. Flowers. Washington's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Darnell Washington, 37 yards. And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flagged for that one. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll throw with May. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Crazy. What's up?
Looking to throw. May. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Henderson will try to run for the first. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 4th down. Here's May. And that's caught by Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy. What's up? Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. Finding Williams once more, complete. Here comes 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
5. Crazy.
They're going to look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
What's that? 5. What's that?
They're going on 4th down. May. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. He's got it to the 43 here. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a give, Irving running right. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. 62 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down.
Come on.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage. There's no run on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, will likely put an end to this thing. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a gain of 15.
Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life